dear students. How are you today? I hope everything goes well. Today we're going to start with our activity. So, welcome to today's English lesson. Our topic is giving opinions and agreeing and disagreeing politely. I'm gonna ask you some questions regarding with it. For example, the first question that I'm gonna start is it better to live in a big city or a small town? I'm gonna give you some minutes to think. So, while you're thinking your answers, I'm gonna tell you which one I prefer. Now, if you prefer a big city, I'm going to tell you that it's the best option based on your thoughts. In my case, I prefer to live in a big city because the cities gives you opportunities. Small towns, they are not as bad as other places because you can, if you are looking for a place which is relaxed for you, where you can get relaxing, or you can want to stay in a big, in a quiet place, small towns are the better option for you. And the idea is that we are going to practice giving your opinions in which one do you prefer, okay? By the end of this lesson, you will be able to express your opinions clearly, agree or disagree politely, and participate confidently in short discussions. Keep in mind that these skills are important because we use them every day at school, at work, or even when talking to friends, maybe with teachers. And if you want to get improved your English skills, you need to keep in mind that giving opinions is one of the most important things. Okay, so let's look at some useful expressions. Okay. For giving opinions, you can say, I think that, in my opinion, from my point of view, okay? Personally, in my case, the idea is that you can use these sentences for giving your opinions. For agreeing, also, when you want to stay in agreement, you can use I agree, that's true, exactly. The idea is that you cannot be rude, saying like, I'm so sorry, I cannot get at your argument, I think your argument is silly. The idea is that you can avoid those words because the other person can be upset and we don't want to have the conversation in another way. You don't want to leave the conversation in a bad way. And for disagreeing politely, you can use, for example, I see your point, but, for example, when you say, I don't know, I see your point, but I don't agree. I somewhat agree. I want to tell you what are my thoughts. I'm not sure I agree with that. That's possible, but you can start giving your arguments. Now listen to this short example. I think that studying online is more convenient. And the person says, the other person who disagrees could say, I see your point, but I prefer learning in person because it's more interactive. Let's repeat together. I think that studying online is more convenient. Okay, I think that studying online is more convenient. And good. Now try with this. I see your point, but I prefer learning in person. Okay, try to pronounce with excellent pronunciation. Okay, now I will show you a statement and you will give me your opinion. Okay, for example, technology makes life easier. Technology makes life easier. I will go first. In my opinion, technology makes life easier because it helps us communicate faster. Okay. Remember that you can start I think that or from my point of view, okay? And if you want to make disagreement, you can say I see your point, but I don't completely agree because technology is a distraction. Okay, now I hope with these expressions you can learn how to express your ideas. Remember that the idea is that you cannot let the conversation take another place. The idea is that you can disagree politely and a fantastic job for today. I hope everyone can practice with these words. The idea is that we are going to review what we have learned. We learned how to express opinions. I think that. How to agree. Exactly, that's true. And how to disagree politely. I see your point, but okay. So remember that you can use those expressions to make you sound more polite. Okay, that's everything for today, my dear students. I hope everything goes well, and bye bye. See you for the next lesson.